Hey, I want to talk about the energy that you're carrying right now. That feeling of constantly pushing, the feeling that if you weren't working until you hit a wall, you aren't actually making progress. That exhaustion that you feel when you wake up before you even do anything. I need you to hear this. That struggle is not uh, anything. It's not a prerequisite for creation in any way. It's just a pattern. It's an old, heavy pattern that you learned a very long time ago. That you have to earn the flow, that you have to fight for the abundance, that you have to overcome the obstacles just to prove that you deserve the outcome. And here's the truth of the system. The system isn't actually real. It's a friction that you generate yourself. The universe only flows. That's literally what it does. And your physical system is built for ease. Everything that feels dense and heavy is simply a self-imposed energetic friction. So if you start shifting from push to buoyancy, like look at how you handle your goals. Are you driving yourself through sheer force? Because that's heavy, super heavy energy. That's the energy of effort. It works, sure, but it wears you down and it creates a density in your personal frequency that actually slows down the entire process over time. So now imagine the energy of ease for a minute. It feels light. It feels buoyant. It feels like you're being supported by a current and not fighting against one. But the difference between those two states, it's not in the action you take. It's in the energy signature you are operating from while you take it. And I feel like that's where a lot of people don't understand. You could do the same exact task. You could send the email, have the conversation, start the project. But if you do it from buoyancy, meaning like I trust this flow, the outcome is completely different than if you do it from friction. I have to force this to work. The friction is the static. The buoyancy is your clear channel. And like, what is the light? So how do you drop the heavy effort? I feel like a lot of people are probably wondering, but you stop looking for the big dramatic move and you start looking for the feeling of light, that lightness. Because when you're trying to make a decision or when you're pushing forward on a project or anything really, and it feels like you're trying to run through water, I want you to stop and take a minute and ask your body this simple question. Out of all of my choices right now that are in front of me, what is the single lightest step? Not the step that makes the most sense logically, or the step that the world expects you to take. Which action or decision, which pause feels like the most buoyant in your awareness? That feeling of lightness, that small, quiet ease, is the system guiding you onto your clearest, fastest, energetic path. And most people ignore that light feeling. And that's what I'm trying to like spread awareness on, because I feel like everybody associates, and I used to as well, everybody associates light with not serious or it's too easy. But the path of least resistance is your highest path. It is your system telling you this way has no friction. You'll get there faster. And you have to recognize this habit of struggle. If you find yourself constantly choosing the heaviest path, it's not a flow or a flaw that you have in your flow. It's just a habit. It's a deep memory in your consciousness that believes struggle equals work. You have to deliberately and consciously break that old programming. And it's hard, but you'll get yourself onto this new energy level. Because every single time you choose that lighter path, you're sending a new piece of data into your system. I'm safe when things are easy. I have more energy when things are easy. I feel good when things are easy. Go further. And when you choose buoyancy over friction, your entire frequency shifts instantly. You stop needing to push because you're aligned yourself with the natural current of flow that's waiting for you this whole time. You don't have to earn the flow. You just have to allow it. You have to drop that effort and embrace the ease and feel the current carry you. And that's when you'll get above the static.